Hey everyone, welcome back to the Court of the Celtic Wyvern King as we jump back into our Stargate 5e campaign. Where last we left off, some shit hit the fan to one degree or another. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you're playing, and no question for the beginning this time. Let's go ahead and go eeny, meeny, miny, Lisa.
Hello, I'm Lisa. Winterwolf Alea in chat. I play Captain Dr. Brooke Walker. Captain Walker.
Try saying that 5 times.
I just became captain, so I'm not sure how to rearrange my titles. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's the first time I'm in command, and I'm hoping that nobody screws this up. Not hopeful, but hoping. When do things ever go as planned? But I'm happy y'all could join us here in chat. We love our chat.
Yeah, fair.
And we're doing a giveaway tonight, so
don't steal my thunder.
Get on it while you can.
Don't steal my thunder.
Right.
Nah, it's a joke. You're good. Alright, who's next? It's gonna be eeny, meeny, miny, Nick.
Hi everybody, I'm Nick. I'll be playing Viggo Sigmundsson, the Viking scientist tonight, and hopefully I won't accidentally shoot any more people. No, I won't shoot anybody. Hopefully I won't shoot any more people.
Yeah. Alright, and then let's go to B.
Hi, I'm B, also known as Narcotic Viper on Twitch, TikTok, and Discord. I play Keshna, the scout of the group, and normal chaos person, causer, mischief maker, unintentionally, but always good-humored. And I'm just hoping... but we all know it's going to happen, that shit's going to hit the fan somehow for our group.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and then last but not least, Stormy.
Hey everybody, I'm Stormy. I play the usual team captain, Sharifa, who is right now in a cell and really wanting to reach through those bars and punch somebody, aka Ball. Yeah, this is going to be a fun night. Also, to answer Lisa's question of when does anything ever go right, when Sharifa blew up the Teltec. That went right.
Yeah,
so the first episode.
I wouldn't agree with that, because the fact that Teltec shouldn't have been there in the first place.
I was just erasing their mistake, not mine.
And that's why you're not allowed to carry explosives anymore.
Yet, I'm proficient with them. Being the soldier class.
Keshna's not allowed to carry explosives now, or at least grenades, because of her fishing trip.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we had to deal with the freaking giant-ass crocodile.
Yep. Alright, and again, I am Kel, also the Celtic Wyvern King. I am the Chaos Wrangler, the GM, the man behind the scenes, whatever the hell you want to call me. And there's a little bits of housekeeping bit. One, if you like what you see, make sure you hit that follow button, which, Lady of Loxley, thank you again for that follow. I'm actually going to replay the sound alert for that, because I keep forgetting to set up the sound alerts on the starting soon screen like a dumbass. Oop. Click. Alright, or not. It won't let me, refresh the sound alert for it. Whatever. But also, for anyone watching, if you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe as well. We always appreciate when we get new subscribers. It allows us to try and do some more stuff for the channel. Oop. Alright. Sorry, I saw a mod thing pop up, so I was like, hold up. Anyway. But, God, I lost my train of thought there. Oh, yeah. And especially when it comes to subscribing, you don't have to use actual money. If you got Amazon Prime, you get a free Prime sub every month. It would be great if you gave it to us, but I'm also not going to be like, hey, I told you about it, you have to give it to me. If there's another content creator you enjoy on Twitch, give it to them. We all appreciate it regardless. But also, we are doing, as Lisa mentioned, a giveaway tonight from when we hit 100 followers back during the holiday period. We will be doing the giveaway after our break, which will be later this evening. So because of that, I'm actually going to go ahead and put the prompt up now. So between now and when we go on break, if you have not done so already, excuse me, type in the command that Nightbot just put up there for me, and that'll put you in for the drawing. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 entries. If you're not, you get 1. And what do you get, you wonder? Well, too bad I don't have Vanna White here for me.
That would be Vigo.
Well, Vigo's kind of covered up by the image right now. And really, the only ones who could be Vanna White in this case would be Stormy and Lisa. Because they are the only ones not covered up by my screen. Anyway, but you're going to get the King's Banner shirt, which has our channel logo. The Daddy Wyvern hat also has our channel logo. And then because this show was the first show that aired on this channel when it came to TTRPG live plays, you will also receive the Phoenix 5 patch, which Nick is actually wearing. Granted, it's from our Streamlabs shop before I found out about Fourth Wall being so much better. But Nick is still help showcase. Now you get, well, doesn't really help that you're covered up. Hold on. Okay, now people can see you. But you will get all of that courtesy of me if you win the giveaway. Which, let me pull my list of my sticky note up so I can get the names on here.
Take it, Tinky. Fight him.
Tinkerbell.
Alright.
Fight him, Tinkerbell. Fight him.
Alright. And then, what else am I missing?
Kill that.
That's about it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So last we left off, everyone essentially got reunited for the most part, with the exception of Sharifa. As Vigo and Keshna came back from mission with Captain Marshall's team, only to be told, like, hey, you're going to SGC immediately. Where they get to meet Brooke again, who have they not seen in 3 months, who is now a captain in the United States Air Force. Only to then be told by General Hammond and General Lawyer that Sharifa did not go to find themselves. They went on an undercover operation with the Tok'ra, where they were captured 2 months in, and have now been a prisoner for about a month. They are now staging an operation with the remnants of their team, Captain Marshall's team, and SG-1, with SG-1 having their own side mission or side operation of gathering intel, with Captain Marshall's team providing support for Phoenix 5. We did cut to Sharifa a bit, where we saw them getting interrogated and tortured by Ball and his Jaffa. So far, they have been healed with the sarcophagus. I believe I said it was 4 times by the time we ended last time. With one of those being an actual
not just
death.
healed, res 4 times.
Well, no. You only died once. The other 3 were then just bringing you back from the brink.
Res once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, you win, girl. Oh, okay, you won. You won.
Sorry. I had a private message there. I just want to make sure it wasn't anything there. Which, honestly, Nick, you could have put that in the group one, to be fair.
Come here.
Anywho.
Come here, old man.
But as they were preparing to go on the mission, Vigo, with their little bit of nervousness, was playing around with their Zat gun, ended up stunning one of the airmen on Captain Marshall's team, only to get talking to by Teal'c, essentially saying, you know, stop fucking around, get your head in the game. Not the words that were used, but essentially the message given. And we left off with them entering Ball's Hatak on an attempt to find Sharifa. So we were actually going to pick up with Phoenix 5 as you guys are entering the pyramid ship along with Jacob Carter, one of the Tok'ra.
Remember, stealth. Shh.
What?
Vigo is going to try to be as stealthy as possible, but he is 6'4", so.
Yeah. Alright, well, if you guys are going to go ahead and start being quiet as you walk through the halls, I want all of you to give me a stealth check. and I will be averaging. I will average y'all's results. It will not be like, oh, one person did well type deal. Though B,
Wow.
definitely nice roll there.
Thank you.
See what my dice are gonna do.
Being the scout, though, that's expected.
Oh, that's
You wouldn't have known that last week.
Fair. Hold on. Like I said, Lisa, I'm doing the average for a reason.
thank God. I'm the one telling
Okay,
everybody to be quiet, and I trip.
Yeah. So and thankfully, unlike most D&D rules, I'm going to round up if I'm able to round up. So with a party average of 15, you guys are actually pretty quiet for the most part. Like, a couple moments of, if there were wooden floorboards, whatever the equivalent of a creaky board would be in the ship. They get a couple of those moments, but nothing where it's like, red alert, red alert. So what are y'all doing?
Well, we have an idea. We had kind of mapped out a plan to get to where we think she's being held while avoiding heavily populated areas. So we're going to send our scout ahead because I trust you.
I was about to say, when has Keshna ever let you down on that? But then several images popped in my head, so we won't say that.
I mean, fair.
I think we're all really focused on what we got to do. We got to get our girl back.
Oh, Keshna's gonna go creeping on ahead.
I think Vigo's going to bring up the rear. He's going to be in the back.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, since you're going a little bit further ahead, go ahead and give me another stealth roll there, Keshna. 14. Okay, that's still fine. Again, you're somehow finding the equivalent of creaky wood boards for the ship, but nothing that's again going to get you having everyone going be on alert, people on stowaways, etc.
Every time Keshna hits one, she's like freezes and looks around, and then maybe takes like another few steps forward.
Fair. Yeah, but you're able to get a little bit ahead, and you come across the first intersection where you only have a left or a right. You don't see anyone coming.
Keshna, as quietly as she can, radios back to Brooke, asking her which way she would like her to go.
Which way did we plot out on the map, Kel?
Honestly, we didn't say the exact route, so Jacob's going to be... You'll take a left.
Left.
And guess which way she went. In this case, she actually did go left. In case someone was thinking right. What does she see by any chance?
I mean, not much. I mean, right now it's actually pretty clear. There's no patrol coming down the hall. You just see a lot of, doorways.
Curiosity would probably get the better of Keshna because she wants to be safe. She might try peeking in some of them doorways if she can.
I mean, the only peek through them is to open them, which is not quiet.
Yeah, she would be quiet still. Her, Mrs. Brooke Walker.
Alright, so you guys end up traveling a little bit more. You get through a few corridors, though you're still, a good distance away from where the holding cells are. All three of you give me another stealth check. Alright, 9.
Oh, I just had a 1. I don't.
Okay, let's see what that average turns out to be.
Lord, here we go.
Rolling the dice wasn't much better. I would have only been 1 point higher.
So, yeah. So as you guys are going through, right when you get to the next intersection, you start hearing the pounding footsteps of a patrol coming through. And before you guys are actually able to duck into a corner, they round the corner and they see you. Now, because you heard them coming, I will give all of you an action you can take right now. There are currently 3 of them in this patrol. And there are 4 of you, because you got Jacob.
Zap 'em.
Okay?
Well,
I'll say because you guys are going to catch them off guard, I will give you guys advantage for these attack rolls.
what was the attack roll dice for? Or the damage dice in that?
It's just like any other ranged attack. It's going to be your D20 plus your dex plus proficiency bonus if you're proficient with them. Which most of you ain't.
Vigo's not proficient with it.
Alright, so 13 from Brooke.
Dexterity is D20 plus.
I need to look something up real quick, though, because I did not have this written down. Which was
Okay, I'm just going to roll manual D20 because this is not working.
I mean, you mean like Jay's rolls during Theros?
Yep.
Are my rolls when I'm a DM?
15.
Alright, hold on.
I have another thing of iron in here.
Hold on. So,
Yeah.
and what was your roll, Nick?
Oh, good.
15.
15? Okay, and then I want to make Jacob roll. Damn, Jacob rolled well. That's not even including dexterity. You got a 19 on one of those.
Nice.
So, of the 3, 2 go down. The one that was shot by Nick and the one shot by Jacob. The third one is still standing there as he goes to aim his Matok, takes a shot, and misses. Alright. Now, again, it's 4-on-1, so I'm not going to worry about initiative in this case. What are the 4 of you about to do? Because there's still one person left, and he just fired his weapon, which was not quiet.
Take
That's
him
just
out.
good. Okay.
Alright, so you all going to try and shoot him then?
Mhm.
Okay. Go. Whoever's going to take a shot, go and give me another roll.
I was going to say Keshna just ran forward and slugged him in the face, but that's just a ball.
I mean, they were still like 40 feet ahead of you, so you wouldn't have made it there unless you dashed. Do you know how long some of these corridors can be in a Autok?
Yeah.
Nick, what was your roll? If you're rolling. Okay, so all 3 of you decided to just do the whole Boondock Saints on this guy. Leisha shot hits first. Nick's after. Before the guy can even hit the ground, Keshna's shot hits next, and the body's just disintegrated. You still got 2 bodies lying unconscious on the floor.
Not for long. Vigo's going to walk up and double tap both of them just to make sure they disintegrate.
Damn, okay. And now you
Damn.
got 3 Motoks lying on the floor.
Keshna's going to grab one of them.
Okay. So you're carrying 2 Motoks now then?
She's gonna hesitantly hand one over to Vigo and pointedly say, "Don't point this at anyone." And then the other one's given to Brooke, of course. And
he's going to hand his straight to Jacob.
Okay.
Nope, I do not trust myself with this.
I am fair.
That's what that was.
Alright. So you guys keep going forward. All right. So you guys You guys actually end up running at this point because again that blast was going to be heard.
Yep.
After a little bit though, it looks like coast is clear. I want all three of you to give me another stealth check. For dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
With an advantage, right?
No. This is still basement. 17. Okay.
I rolled a 4 and a 20.
I rolled a 20 and a 21.
Yeah, so with a 14, you guys are able to kind of start stealthing again after you catch your breath. Jacob tells you all that you need to now go down 3 levels. So you need to find transporter rings.
You could do investigation.
Sure.
Me too.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Investigation or perception?
You can do either.
Oh man, my perception was much better than mine.
I mean, since I didn't say it before you rolled, I'll let you roll the perception there, Lisa. Yeah, all three of you were able to be like, okay, so remember on the map, seeing it here, yada yada, and you guys are able to find the transporter rings. Are you guys all going to go down at once or what?
Let's send Keshna and Vigo down first, and then Jacob and I will follow.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Keshna goes over to the transporter and goes, "Beam me up, Scotty." Been watching Star Trek lately.
Technically beam you down. We're not going up, we're going down.
Right when you say, well, technically, Jacob's just going to hit the button to send y'all down. And then, because you two are both going down at the same time, I want you both to decide unanimously high or low.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi.
Hi.
Cool. Okay, so that was a low.
Barely
Yeah,
low.
barely. Just barely. I will agree with that. So, when you get down, it's like, well, technically it'll be beamed down. You see that you got beamed down, and there are 3 Jaffa standing at these transporter rings. And you guys all look at each other like, oh shit. And again, you literally got the drop on them in this case. I will give you guys advantage on what you want to, or not advantage, sorry, I will give you guys an action before, well, you get advantage if you do an attack. But I'll give you guys a surprise action.
How close to are we?
Oh, you're within 5 feet of each other.
So I can.
So the Montauk staff is not a good idea.
Well,
Not the blasting, but smacking them is.
He's just gonna get a Zat gun out and start firing.
Okay, well, you only get 1 shot off, so go ahead and roll the shot. 15? Cool. And then, Keshna, what are you doing?
I'm trying to decide if she's going to smack him with the quarterstaff or shoot him with the Montauk.
And your choice.
Do not shoot. I'll knock us prone.
Nick, 1 or 2. Pick a number.
God dang it. 2.
You're lucky. She smacks him.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, so Vigo, the one you shot, he drops like a rock. Kesha, the one you smacked, you get him. You first bring it up to smack him in the gut, and then you bring it around to smack him in the head and knock him down. The one that's facing y'all, though, he is going to try and hit you with a melee. It's a +4 to hit. He's going to go for Keshna. Does a 23 hit?
Well, my armor class is 19, so yeah.
That's going to be D8 +2. That's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning that you get smacked with. As he actually tried doing the same move that you did, where he hits you in the gut. He doesn't knock you. He doesn't get the other swing around though, so you're still standing. But you definitely got hit right in the gut.
me at 30.
Yep. Alright. And then as you guys are about to do your next action, Lisa, I'm assuming you and Jacob would have gone on like maybe just a couple moments after to get beamed down.
Yeah, like give him 45 seconds to a minute.
Cool. So you guys are standing there, and Jacob's going like, okay, this should not have been taking so long. That's not a good sign. As we go back to Keshna and Vigo, what are you guys doing? You got one more stand in front of you.
I'm shooting again with the Zat gun.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Keshna would have smacked him with the quarterstaff.
I was say he goes down before you can smack him.
Oh, good.
Not that it matters anyway.
Wing and a miss.
Yeah, you go to swing, and he slumps from the Zat gun shot before your Montauk hits.
Okay.
Alright, and you got 3 bodies right in front of you.
Yeah, same as before. Just pop, 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 pop. Going down.
Jesus. Vigo's so bloodthirsty tonight.
He's trying to prove he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, unfair. Alright.
Keshna kind of looks at Vigo and goes, you know you don't have to just make them all disappear, right?
Yeah, but it makes cleanup easier. Now all we have to do is worry about the staffs.
So as you guys are discussing that, Lisa, you're still waiting up there with Jacob, like going like, okay, what the hell? Type waiting.
Why are we
Drink up,
waiting?
me hearty yo ho.
Been long enough?
Hydrate, courtesy of Binks.
Something.
Sup, Binks? Alright, and I didn't mean to cut you off, Lisa, sorry.
That's alright, why are we waiting? Have they not cleared the ring? Is that why we can't go down?
No, because if we try to go down and they're in the ring, they'll just send them back up. And Jacob's just going to stand out of the ring and say, here, let me send you down real quick, and he'll hit the button to send you down. And you just see Vigo and Keshna having a philosophical debate, essentially, about disintegrating bodies with a Zat gun.
We're trying to be stealthy here, right? And what's more stealthy than leaving no evidence?
Later. And I'll get my radio and tell Jacob all clear. Come down.
Alright, he'll stand in the ring and wait for you guys to hit the button.
Minus the 3 Montauk staffs that Mr. Vigo here is leaving behind.
We'll move them out of the way.
You're still not getting one.
I don't want one. I handed mine to Jacob.
I don't think I trust you with the Zat gun right now.
I think I've proven myself.
Hush.
Yeah, as you guys, again, are still standing there, not whispering, since I haven't been told you were whispering, all 3 of you decide high or low.
Low.
In fact, both of you were eating. I was not even trying to do that. That's actually funny.
I'm gonna go with my team commander and go low.
Okay.
I guess we're going to go low.
Cool. You got coast is clear. Yeah, but
Trust-
Jacob's going to tell you, is
trust
like,
in Brooke Walker.
yeah. But Jacob's going to tell us, like, okay, we kind of need to move along the pace here, especially after that blast earlier.
Oh yeah. Whispering.
Mm-hmm.
Whispering.
And you guys keep going.
Now.
So now we're going to head to Sharifa, who is currently in their cell, not necessarily battered physically, but definitely feeling the wear and tear so far of the more recent torture sessions. As
Yep.
you have... Hold on, I gotta pull my note list back up. That's not the note list. Hold on, where did I put this?
Yeah, the nice thing about this headset that I have, it goes right in the ear.
Want me to look at what I sent you?
I'm going to have to look up the name I gave him last time because apparently I didn't write that down. Whoops. Anyway, but as the Tok'ra that's in your head is kind of like, again, trying to help you stay, keep your resolve and kind of help keep you like, hey, we're going to get rescued. But regardless of what happens, we cannot give up any information. It's essentially the feeling he's given you.
Oh, I'll give up something. How fast my fist is going to connect with his teeth.
And as you're sitting there, essentially, Ball returns, this time staying a little bit further away from the gate.
Bitch.
He ain't dumb.
He's a little bitch.
How long did it take for SGC to capture him?
This is true, but I don't care. She's going to look at him and call him a little bitch.
You say that, and he's going to use the ribbon device on you. Go ahead and give me a con save. And remember, you get advantage on Goa'uld tech.
Yeah, since no, not we. I forgot that last session.
Mm-hmm.
That was all on player. Ooh, a 20 and a 12, so I'm taking that 20.
Oh, yeah. Though also, don't feel bad about me. How many times has Nick forgotten his Eureka points? Or, at least he could attest to this, in back when I used to play as Roman and Orleia, how many times I forgot my sneak attack?
That's why I don't play rogues. I always forget it.
Like I said, I'll throw myself under the bus as much as I'll throw y'all.
True story.
Yep. Probably one reason why I got stabbed in the back. Anyway. But yeah, so with that 20, you're able to resist a bit. Like, it still hurts like a mofo. But you're not succumbing to it like you did before. Like, when it turns off, you still have a little bit of blood trickling out your nose. But that's about it.
All she does is just go.
And then Ball's going to look at you.
You've been my guest for, what, a month now?
If you call this guest quarters, sure, yeah, I'm your guest.
Yeah, well, we can definitely make it more accommodating if you just give me the information I've asked for.
No. Because unlike you system lords, I don't betray my friends.
My understanding was most Abadonians didn't care much for the Goa'uld, and yet you have a Tok'ra in your head.
We all gotta do what we gotta do.
You know...
And there's a difference between Tok'ra and you. Tok'ra are nice. You're just an asshole.
And he'll chuckle before going, I see why Anubis destroyed your world.
And he'll walk away after saying that.
Yeah, but it was the Tauri that destroyed Ra. Get ready, they're coming for you.
He's just laughing like he cares about Raw. Alright, and then self-care special courtesy of B. So stretch, posture, hydrate.
I literally just got comfortable, man.
Yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Alright, and while we're doing the self-care, again, for those who have joined since we started, don't forget we are doing a giveaway at during our halftime for some channel merch. Oh, I typed that in the wrong spot. So make sure if you have not entered to do so already. Otherwise, oh well.
I may not be staying hydrated, but at least I'm staying caffeinated.
There's water and soda.
Same.
You're good.
Well, let's see. I got an energy drink,
Yeah. I know.
soda,
Was making a joke.
water, and tea. I think I'm good.
I was like, was making a joke. Alright. So, and after he leaves, you're going to have 3 Jaffa enter your cell.
Oh, shit.
As they
She's
attempt,
in a mood.
well, all 3
They
are
come
going
at her, she's gonna go swinging.
all 3 are going to attempt to grapple you, so you might want to go ahead and make an opposed check. Two of them definitely didn't do well.
Yeah. It probably would have helped if I brought my character sheet up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. Dirty 20.
Alright, so yeah, you managed to hold off the 3. Now they're going to attempt to punch you. What's your AC right now?
13.
13, got it. Oh yeah, 2 of them just... One gets a right hook, the other one gets a left hook. It's almost like they box your ear between their punches. Like, they don't actually box it, but it might as well feel like it.
As somebody who's been smacked in the head by a horse, that hurts.
Mm-hmm. Alright, they're going to attempt to grapple you again.
I'm gonna keep fighting. Yeah, that ain't doing shit.
What was it?
It was a 10 plus 4, so 14.
Funny enough, meets it, beats it. All
Just
right,
barely.
they're gonna try and fight you again, so they're gonna start swinging at you. They all miss again. One of them rolled a nat 1 actually. All right, they're gonna try and grab you again. Two.
2 20s, man. I gotta beat that. 21. 17 plus 4. Barely. Somebody better be proud of Sharifa when they find her. That's all I gotta say.
Well, now a 4th Jaffa is gonna enter the room.
Son of a...
All 4 are gonna swing at you. 2 are gonna land hits again. At this point, they're not going to try and grapple you. They're just going to start attacking you. So we're going to fade to black on that part.
Anybody remember that scene from Suicide Squad where they just bum rush into Will Smith's character cell? That's what it's starting to feel like right now.
That's exactly what it is.
Bum rushed in.
That's exactly what this is at this point. Alright. So we're going to head back to the rest of the group. I want all 3 of you to give me stealth checks again.
With advantage, right?
No.
You wish.
Yeah, I do. I had a 25 in there.
So y'all just barely are able to stay quiet. And I mean barely.
There you go.
But you come across another interest section, and Jacob's going to tell Brooke, saying like, okay, now we need to hang right.
Guess just waiting for orders from Brooke.
I'm gonna point to the right.
And Kesha's gonna go creeping all along.
Oh, you're moving ahead again?
Yep.
Alright, give me another stealth check on your own then.
Alright.
18? Okay.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll
Double
take
18.
Yeah, so far nothing. As you guys are walking through, though, this time I'm going to have just one of you do it. So, Nick, high or low? High? Alright. I figured with the up you're doing there,
Muted.
And rolled high, so far so good. Oh, excuse me. And you come across another part where now you have to head another 2 floors below. You guys are able to find the transporter rings, no problem. Who's going to go first this time?
I think Jacob and I will go first this time.
Okay.
Tell y'all give us 30 seconds and then follow.
Well, you got to be outside the rings to hit the button, so that means you guys are the ones that send them down unless one of them goes one at a time.
Yeah.
I'll send him down.
Alright. So, you and Jacob head down. Lisa, high or low?
Low.
Right on the money. Literally one away.
Oh my god.
Oh, y'all need to be buying some fucking lottery tickets tonight. But yeah, so you and Jacob head down.
You need to buy
nothing.
some lottery tickets.
I'll let me phrase it, those three need to, because your roll so far haven't been that kind of close.
Yep.
Hey, give it time, you'll have the moment.
Oh yeah.
That face from Stormy right now.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll clear the ring
Yep.
and 30 seconds. Push the button.
Alright, are you both on the ring ready for transport within that 30 seconds?
Oh yeah.
And Keshner looks at me and goes, "Beam me down, Scotty."
Alright. They'll hit the Jacob will hit the button and you guys will get beamed down. And you guys did get beamed down directly to the 2 floors below. Which, with how many floors below you guys are gone, you guys are now underground. Just so you know.
Okay. Hey, we're doing all right so far. We've gotten pretty far in.
B, high or low?
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm gonna go high.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cool.
son of a bitch.
So, you end up scouting ahead, and as you turn a corner... I'm actually going to do this way, So as you turn the corner, there are 8 Jaffa standing there. As all of them aim their Motocs at you.
I don't like this. Can we rewind and I say low?
No, but if you want to turn to Han Solo right now, you can.
Who shot first?
Not that Han Solo moment.
Oh.
Right movie, wrong moment.
I got you.
It dawned on me after you said right movie wrong.
Uh-huh. Because within about 5 seconds of you having I'm not liking this. So, who was taking up the rear again? Lisa? You were with Jacob in the rear?
No, Vigo was in the rear.
Okay. Well, Lisa, that means you're in the middle of the column. So you're going to turn the corner and you're still about 10 feet back from Keshna, but you see the 8 Jaffa standing there ready to blast. As they open fire, and I'm gonna have
everybody drop and hit the deck and fire from the ground.
Yeah, hold on.
Keshna's gonna shoot her Motok as she drops.
Hold on. What? Oh. Alright. So, what's y'all's AC, Lisa and Keshna?
Mine's 19.
18. Mine's 18.
Alright, so only one's going to hit between the two of you, so I'm going to roll a d4. You decide who's even and who's odds between the two of you.
You want to be evens, Lisa?
I'll be even. Yeah.
I'll be odd then. Son of a bitch.
Okay,
Hold on. So that is.
That's Keshna.
Yep, I'm looking at the damage dice. So it's going to wing you, and you take 13 points of damage.
Oh, that hurts.
Uh-huh.
Down to 25.
Because as you all try to duck, just one just happened to clip your arm. And Vigo and Jacob definitely hear this and come running up. And Vigo, I'll actually say one of those blasts literally is like an inch from your face as you turn the corner. Like you go turn the corner, it's like, and you just see Brooke and Keshna on the ground. Like you can tell they're alive. You can tell they're not dead, but you saw them just on the deck.
Question: do we have grenades?
No, Vigo.
Actually,
you
for
can't
this
have grenades.
Well, actually, no, because it was meant to be a stealth mission.
God.
Okay, so Vigo is gonna drop. And who am I closer to? Am I closer to Brooke or am I closer to Keshna?
Brooke.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I'm closer to Brooke, I'm gonna grab her and pull her back around the corner, and then I would try to return fire as I'm doing it, and then go back out and grab Keshna.
So I'll say you can get, because of the distance where you have to go to grab Brooke, drag her out, you can get 2 shots off before you can. So go ahead and roll your 2 attacks. These are at basic roll.
I will also like to point out Keshna's like almost half dead already.
So first one is a miss. Both miss. You're just doing suppressing fire at this point.
Yep.
So yeah, I would with Keshna, I'm gonna pull her back around the corner, and I'm going to use my newfangled.
Well, Jacob was going to pull Keshna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can Keshna shoot her Mohawk as Jacob pulled her?
Sure.
Cover fire once I'm around the corner.
Okay, I'll have you do rolls for that in just a second. Keshna, go ahead and do your. I'll let you get 2 shots off as well. Because you got wing though, it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're also on the ground. It's kind of hard to shoot on the ground with a winged arm. All right, so 14 and not 14, 9 and 12. Yeah, both those miss. Again, it's just suppressive fire.
Them cover. Yep. Yeah, but I'm sure they're going to cover now.
Brooke, same thing. You get 2 shots off since, again, it's about how much time you'll have before Jacob's able to pull Keshna around. That hits. Both those hit. So 2 of the Jaffa drop out of the 6.
Okay.
And all the while everyone's being pulled, this is going to be a big roll the way I have to type this, actually. Because it's a disadvantage, so I'm taking the 8 lowest numbers. So 7, 2, 2, 4, 7, 5, 13. So all their shots miss, as you just see all these blast shots just going over y'all's heads and hitting the corners and hitting the walls.
I am so glad you went with the low rolls there.
Well, because I said that both Vigo and Brooke, and even you, were able to essentially do suppressing fire since you all didn't really hit for the most part, I decided to give them disadvantage for that. Because it's kind of hard to shoot straight when you're getting shot at. But yeah, definitely happy since one of those was a nat 20.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Because one of y'all would have been dead.
Yep. All right, let's take them out.
Yeah, I mean, because at this point, because Jacob literally tells you that they're in the way of where you need to go.
Okay.
So with that, roll initiative. We are actually going to go initiative order now.
There it is. Bob.
All right, 16, 19. I was going to roll 1 initiative for all of them. What's the... Okay, so give me 1 second. Vigo, what's your dexterity modifier?
+1.
What's your actual number?
12.
Mother. Okay. Evens or odds?
Odd.
Okay. So, in order then, it's going to be Brooke, Keshna, fall times 6, and then Vigo. All right, Brooke, top of the order.
What about Jacob?
Oh, yeah, I actually did forget Jacob. Hold up. Yeah, he's on me last.
Never mind.
Oh, that sucked.
Yeah, I must say, yeah, it's just Blackfire. You miss.
Who bumped my arm?
Who bumped my before I shoot my Motok, I have a question.
Yes.
Is there anything that is explosive or, something that can potentially take out more than one with the Motok shot?
No.
That
You're in a hallway.
Oh, a scout can wish.
I mean, you got a nat 20.
Yep.
Okay, so what's your damage dice? 3d6, that's 18. So plus your 11, that's 29. What's your ability modifier? Because you didn't include your... Cause remember, your damage is plus your dex still. So what's your dex again?
Oh, my dex is +3.
So it's a +6, so I just says 29, so 35. So you definitely kill one of the Jaffa as you just blasted him away, literally. Oh, that's not what I meant to open. Hold on.
Here, I can put +3 on my rolls for later.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Oh crap! How close was that shot too? Because shockwave.
Don't worry, they're not on top of you.
Oh, thank God.
That's actually what I was double checking what the save was for the whole shockwave bit, because all of them are grouped up.
Yeah.
I just went a little too far into the book. Hold on. But yeah, no, if shockwave affected all y'all, I've been like, hey, so this is gonna be fun. It's a 1 meter shockwave. Where is it? Armor attribute. Triangular scope. Nope, that's not what I need. Shockwave. DC 10 dexterity saving throw will be knocked prone, so I need to roll 5 dexterity saving throws. What did I say? Was 10? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 of them are knocked prone. 3 of them are still standing.
I'll take it.
All right. And as this is going on, you guys are gonna start hearing the alarm blaring. Again, there was 8 of them. There was no way you weren't going to get caught at this point.
It was fun while it lasted. Now let's just take out as many as we can and get to our girl.
Pretty much. And you guys got pretty far into the place, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
A lot further than I thought we were going to get.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's now their turn. So the 2 that are knocked prone, they have to use their full turn to get up. So there's only 3 that can attack. So they're not really going to be targeting because, Jaffa don't really target in moments like these. So I'm just going to roll 3 and we're going to see who they hit. Only 1 will actually hit someone. Alright. Keshna, you're 1 and 2. Vigo, you're 3 and 4. Brooke, you're 5. Actually, we got to include Jacob. So same thing. Vigo, you're 3, 4. Keshna, you're 5, 6. Jacob will be 7, 8. 3. So that's going to be Vigo.
Yeah!
Alright, it's going to be 3d6 plus dex. It's going to be 6 points of damage as they get you in the thigh.
Well, better than his ribs.
Yep. But, Vigo, how close were you to everyone?
I was off to the side.
How many feet away, though? Were you still within 5 feet of everyone?
Oh, yeah.
I need all three of you, or I need everyone to roll the dexterity saving throw then. Keshna, you're good. Vigo, you should be good. Yep. And I'll roll for Jacob. Yeah, all y'all are good.
Yep.
You've been walking
Brooke
funny
over
for
there
a bit,
with
but
a
you're good.
25.
Yeah, it's probably because they were hiding behind you.
Probably.
Well, not hiding, but you know what I mean, because the way you guys were like going about your turn and firing.
Yeah.
That's poor choice of words on my part. Alright, Vigo, you're up after just getting shot.
How many are ready to attack?
All 6 of them can... There's still 6 of them. Oh, no, sorry. 5 of them. Because 2 are unconscious, 1 got killed by Keshna, and then there's 5 still standing. Just 2 of them had to use their whole turn to get up because they were knocked prone by Keshna's Matok Blast.
Do I see any like environmental things like something I could shoot that would like cause an explosion or an electrical arc?
As I told
That's near them.
Keshna, as I told Keshna, no.
I just, want to make sure this horse is properly dead and beaten.
It's glue.
Okay, fair enough.
It has left the barn.
Yeah, I think we're just. I'm just gonna. There's really no point in using the Zat gun anymore.
I think you can still use it if you want to, but if you want to go loud, you can also go loud because your cover's blown. That's... Oh, which, as you're deciding what you're going to do there, because they can hear the alarms from outside, you're going to hear on the radio from Captain Marshall's going like, Phoenix 5, status report. Any of y'all can answer, by the way, while Vigo's deciding what they're doing.
Yeah. Stand by, taking care of a little problem. We're good.
Okay. Alright, so
He's gonna holster the Zat gun and pull out his Mossberg.
okay.
Oh wait, how far away are they?
Like 30 feet.
Like 10 meters?
Yeah. Well, no.
Okay,
so
cool.
1 meter is 5 feet. So 6 meters.
Oh, okay. So they're 6 meters away.
Yeah.
Sweet, that's still within my range. Okay, yeah, he's gonna holster his Zat gun, pull out his Mossberg, and crack off a shot.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack. Nope.
Maybe you should have stuck with your Zat gun.
I am gonna, on the radio, tell them what level we're on.
Okay.
In case this goes out.
Yeah. Alright, well, it's going to be Jacob's turn with the Zat gun because he's not using a Motok.
What happened to the Motok that was handed to him?
He just left it.
Oh.
Because, again, the whole point is to be quiet. He wasn't expecting this to happen.
Right.
He has not been around our team long enough.
Plus...
Not our fault these guys decided to have a little bachelor party at the end of the hall.
And then once you account for Jacob's dex, another Jaffa crumples. Now there's only 4 standing. Alright, and that's going to put us back at the top of the order with Brooke.
All right.
Uh, 12. No.
Damn it.
Alright. Anything else for you, or are you just doing the attack?
Nope, just the attack.
Okay. Keshna. I'm assuming you were trying to shoot again?
Yep.
13's a miss. Why is that blue? Oh, I see why. Because you rolled max on one damage die and then a nat 1 on the other damage die. Okay. Anything else for you, or is that it?
Oh yeah, it's X. Maybe she's gonna try to maybe get a little bit closer.
If you get any closer, you're out of cover. Just heads up.
Oh, in that case, she's gonna not do anything else.
Okay. No, Aaron, you can, like I said, you can move out of cover if you want. I'm just giving you fair warning.
No. I like my cover. Thank you.
Okay. Well, there's only 4 of them left.
Good
So,
girl.
same thing. I'm going to have all 4 roll the attack. Okay, so they won't hit Keshna. Vigo and Brooke, what's y'all's AC?
18.
Vigo? Nick, can you hear us? I maybe have some audio issues.
Sorry, headphones turned off oddly. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was saying, what's your AC?
15.
You said 15? Okay. And then Jacob, I mean, he's wearing basic Tok'ra stuff, so he's like a 16. Alright, so Nick, 1, 2. Brooke, 3, 4. Jacob, 5, 6. Hey, at least I'm being fair, dude. You can't get me on
The
that.
Montauk freaking magnet on me or something.
Alright, and then that's going to be 10 points of damage. As they get you in the calf this time.
At
It's
least
all-
you went
it's-
higher and to the left, or
Oh no, and it's all in the same leg too, by the way.
Left leg.
Yep. Alright, but that was them. Hey, at least only 1 hit.
Yeah. I'm
Because-
I'm grateful.
Because the 14, if you said you had a 14, you could have had 2 of them hit you. Alright, but that's going to be their turn. It's your turn, Nick.
Take another crack at him with my Mossberg.
Yeah, go right ahead. 17 hits. So you're going to get one of them for 8 points of damage. I'm not really worried about their health, so that one just goes down.
Feels good to get the Mossberg back out. Viking with the shotgun.
Yep, and then they got and then doesn't the Mossberg have shockwave too?
I don't think so.
Hold
I can
on.
check.
I could have sworn it did, or it might depend on like what you had in there as the rounds. Shotgun,
with a shotgun.
no scattered. That's right. Well, I know he's got slugs, which is why I'm not worried about the scatter part.
Oh, okay.
But no, it does not have shockwave. All right, cool. It's gonna be Jacob's turn next.
Come on, Jacob.
He misses. Top of the order, Brooke.
All right, come on. Damn it.
Nope. All right, Keshna. That you got another one, so that's another one down. So that's a 4. So there's 3 left. So I need to do 3 DC 10s. 2 are prone. 1 is still standing. Now it's gonna be their turn. So the 2 of them are going to have to use their full turn to get up from being prone. So one's going to do an attack. He misses completely. Vigo, you're up.
You said just 3 left?
There are 3 left.
2 are prone, 1 standing.
Well, no, all 3 are standing now because the 2 that were prone
Okay,
use their
you
full
know.
turn to get up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the Mossberg again.
Yeah. Nope.
Shit.
All right. That's going to be Jacob now. He misses. Brooke? Nope.
I just took marksmanship class, I swear.
Keshna? Oh, yeah, you got another one.
Oh,
There's only 2 left.
Phew, thank God.
All right. So now it's going to be those two's turn. Oh, no. Sorry. They got to make their they got to make their save first. Hold on.
Yeah.
They both get knocked prone.
Ah.
So they use their full turn to get up. Vigo.
Shotgun.
Shotgun.
Son of a...
Got that song in my head now, thanks. Alright, now Jacob. Oh! Yeah, Jacob.
Oh.
So, because Jacob got the crit, the 2 of them were so close together that you know how if you're touching someone when they're getting tased, it can possibly transfer to you depending on how the taser method is?
Yeah.
That's what he got 2 birds, 1 stone. So there's still there's 3 of them unconscious still. The rest are dead. And we're going to pause with y'all real quick and go back to Stormy. So, again, they threw you in the sarcophagus to heal you back up. And as you're waiting yourself for kind of the next rotation, you hear the alarm go off. Like, you're starting to hear the alarm go off for, like, intruder alert type stuff.
Told ya. She's just staring up going, told ya.
So what are you doing when you hear that?
Where am I at?
You're still in your cell. It's just you right now.
I'll stand up, go over to the cell door, see if I can kind of push my head against the bars and look out, see what's possibly going on. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say that. You see a lot of Jaffa running as if they're trying to, head toward the disturbance.
I'm gonna give a sharp whistle.
Oh, they completely ignore you. They're focused on where they had to go.
Looking around my cell, can't find anything to help me get out of this damn thing. I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to do.
So the Tok'ra in your head is going to say, like, let me take a crack at it. Not like that's how he's actually going to say it, but it's kind of the feeling he gives.
Yeah.
So you're going to feel yourself kind of like shut off as they take over.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give them advantage on this. They just barely are able to break the door open from with the pen pad. Because you can still see everything they're doing, you just can't do anything about what they do. But once they get the door open, they give you control of your body again.
I'm going to go to the end of that hall, wait for another Jaffa to run by, and then I'm just going to step out and clothesline them.
Let's see if that happens. High or low?
Look.
Nope.
God damn it.
Yeah, it looks like all the guards have pretty much left this area.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna just find my way, trying to get the hell out of here, remembering which directions I was taken to go to my good time torture sessions, and I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Basically, I'm following them.
Yeah, but the opposite direction is going to be where all of them are running.
So yeah, I'm just gonna follow them.
Okay. Yeah, when you get going, eventually you do lose sight of them because they were like really booking it before you even got out of your cell.
That's fine.
Yeah, but so you're free to roam as you're trying to figure out how the hell to get out. We're gonna head back to the party. So again, you got 3 Jaffa that are still unconscious. The other are dead.
Kesha's going to take a page out of Vigo's book, and she's going to walk up and just double tap him with the Zach gun.
I was about to say, leave them, they over here.
I mean, by the time by the time you say that, Brooke, you just see Keshna's already like just zapped them all to atoms.
All right, let's go. Book it, and you know they're coming for us, so be ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick up one of the Matak staffs and run with it.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So, as you guys are running, you guys are somehow able to stay clear of most of the group. When you turn a corner, and we're going to roll a d6 here. Keshna, 1, 2, Vigo, 3, 4, Brooke, 5, 6. Keshna, you faceplant into Sharifa. Like, literally, you both faceplant to each other and fall on your asses. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh, damn.
Hey, I said break, and I didn't say we're ending.
I know.
Yes, Brooke, she looks like shit.
When I was planning this entire like 2-parter, I was almost tempted to make it the rescue be on a cliffhanger though. I was really tempted to do that to y'all.
I don't put it past you.
Alright, we're going to take a 15-minute break, and when we come back from that break, we're going to go ahead and do our giveaway drawing. I'm going to put the command into chat one more time. This is your last chance to enter the giveaway if you would like to win some channel merch. Might help if I type giveaway right. There we go. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 entries. If you're not a subscriber, you get 1. So hey, if you also want to throw in your Twitch Prime sub, now's a chance. We'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. As we got a chance to, get our drinks, use the bathroom, all that good stuff. Though I need to grab myself a drink from next to me because I didn't realize my can was empty. There we go. But before we continue where we left off, it is giveaway time.
Woohoo! Giveaway!
Giveaway.
So, before I do this, I just put everyone's name in twice in the order that I put them in as people entered. Now I'm going to shuffle this up a bit to make it fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I shuffled it 10 times, as you guys saw. That way it's about as fair as can be. Even though Nick's got his two right next to each other, so I feel sorry for Nick there.
Can you make the Sonic Viper ones a little bit bigger, please?
I can't change the font. It's how it gets typed in.
No. You can make the pie slices bigger, though.
Not with this one. I looked. It'll tell us who wins anyway.
Oh.
Regardless. So we're going to spin in 3, 2, 1.
No whammies!
And the winner is... Wormslayer.
Congrats to Wormslayer.
Yep.
Congrats
So
to
I'll reach out to him because I know he's not on right now about how to get the stuff to him for that. But yeah. And we'll do another giveaway again in the future. Because let's actually take a look real quick. I need to pull up Twitch for this part. Hold on. Channel. So right now we are sitting at 118 followers. So we'll do another giveaway. 118 followers. So we'll do another giveaway. Let's do another giveaway if we hit 150. I think it's a fair goal.
Yeah.
Yep. Like,
Yep.
subscribe, follow. Come
Yep.
on, y'all.
Alright. With that being said, let's get back into it. So just before the break, Keshno was scouting ahead as they were rushing to try and find Sharifa as their cover has been blown when they ran right into Sharifa and fell on their ass.
Keshna would have instantly pointed to Motok ahead of her because, instant reflexes. Prepared to shoot. Until she realized...
Once Sharifa realizes who she ran into and sees that Motok come up, she'll go, that goddamn thing down.
And at this point, Keshna would slap Sharifa and be like, that's for lying to us. And then she would bear hug her. Like, tackle bear hug. She missed her.
Ow! Body hurts. Don't do that.
So, have we gotten there yet? Are they coming back to us, or?
Now, within about a few seconds, y'all round the same corner and just see Keshna bear hugging Sharifa on the floor.
Sharifa, who looks a bit skinnier, kind of jaunt, looks like she's been through the ringer.
All right.
No, you're actually not that. You're actually not that gone. Because remember, the gold can help keep you going well too. So the Tokros actually kept you in roughly the same physical shape as when you got captured. Plus, you're also fresh out of the sarcophagus.
Everybody okay to run?
Just give me a weapon.
Vigo's going to hand her the Motok staff.
All right.
Keshna was handing her Keshna was going to hand her the Zat gun because she doesn't need it anymore.
So I'm gonna point back down the hall we came down. Say move out, and I'm gonna get on the radio and tell them target acquired, coming out hot.
All right, they're gonna say. Copy.
And I'm just gonna mentally. Okay. And I'm just gonna mentally say to my little toker in the head, I need a crash course on how to use this damn thing.
I mean, they can't really just give you a crash course like that. But as you guys are running, you're hearing the radio going, copy, preparing for exfil. And you're also going to hear on the radio Jack and his team saying, "Oh, Justin, it's like took you guys long enough. We just got back to the ship. Hurry on up." As you know, he normally is.
Yeah.
Which, Sharifa, even though you don't have a radio on, the radio's obviously loud enough where you can't hear that. You realize that SG-1 was on this mission too.
Somebody hand me a radio.
No, go. Get out.
We gotta go.
Yep.
Run now.
So as you guys are running, you make it to the ring transporter that brought you down the 2 levels. Bring you back up, and you keep running. You're then going to hear on the radio Captain Marshall saying, "It's like, better hurry. We're not. We got some heat here." As you just hear all the mod talk and gunfire in the background.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna send. Let's see, Vigo, Sharifa, and Keshna up first, and say we're wounded.
Well, you guys have already gone up through the ring transporter by the time that radio came through, so you're already 2 levels above where Sharifa was.
Okay, go.
As you guys are running, though, you're gonna start feeling the whole building shake.
Ah, shit.
As Captain Marshall's then going to report on the radio saying, like, I need to find a secondary exfil. They just shuttered the doors. I think they're taking off.
And I'm gonna look at Carter, Jacob, and say, "We got a back door."
He's just saying,
would Keshna be able to tell him where to go?
I mean, you probably would have said the same thing that Jacob's about to say, which is try the hangar and see if there's another Teltac.
Okay.
Or an Outcat, something.
Head for the hangar. I'll tell them we're heading for the hangar to see if we can get an alternate.
All right. They're gonna start heading back to the ship where SG-1 is, and we'll bring Prometheus along as fast as we can, because as soon as they get to the ship, they're going to take off.
Yep.
Because they know it's going to take a bit for the ship to actually break the Altec not Altec, the Hot Talk to actually break orbit and go and jump hyperspace. And you guys are running. You're running. You come across a corridor, and now you see. Hold on, I accidentally minimized the wrong window here. 15 Jaffa standing there.
Do we have to go through them, or can we?
The fastest way is going through them.
Shit.
And as you guys round the corner, they all immediately start firing.
All right.
Keshna grabs Sharifa, pulls her back as she shoots her Montauk.
Oh no, the Jaffa are getting shots off before y'all. So
Damn it.
only one is going to hit, and that's only because I know Sharifa's got a 13 AC. For 6 points of damage, Sharifa.
Okay.
Alright, but at that point, you're then able to grab Sharifa and pull them back, Keshna. And you can go ahead and get I'll let you get that shot off before we go on initiative. You miss.
I wish I had advantage.
Actually, wait, no. Do you miss? Hold on. Nope, beats it. You got one of them.
Woohoo!
Which, I'll say at least 5 of them are within 5 feet. 2 of them are prone. Out of the 15. Alright, roll initiative.
Trying to figure out. Hold on a second. Hold on.
All right. Kashna, what's your dexterity?
17.
Okay, so you have a plus 3.
modifier, so.
All right. Brooke?
My dex is 15 plus.
So plus 2. Okay.
Okay. As initiative is rolled, I am using rally.
Okay, what's that do?
Rally, at second level, you can take an additional action on your turn, even as an attack as bonus action. Oh no, that was surge, sorry. If you're wounded when initiative is rolled at the start of the action encounter, you may immediately heal TD hit points.
Okay, well, attention die is a 10, so you can heal 1d10. Roll your initiative for me, though.
That's 22.
Okay, cool. Well, you
And
get to start us
I
off.
will healing for 5. I'm 1 away from full health. Damn it. Alright, I am not good with Motok. Nobody brought screamer sticks with them, so
Because the Tok'ra still
I
have
just
them.
slide in there. Yeah, they better be giving me
Oh,
back.
son of a bitch. I forgot I can do that. I'll do that afterwards.
What? Oh.
I can do, because at 4th level I can increase dexterity or wisdom by +2. Or you can increase 2 ability scores of your choice by +1 as normal. You can't increase an ability score above 20 using this feature.
Okay,
But
so I'm hearing
I'll worry about that.
Yeah, okay.
I'll worry about that after this session.
Okay, so 21 to attack, but I don't know what the damage on a Motok is because I don't have one.
Well, with how many of them there are, I'm not worried about damage when it comes to you hitting them. So you got one. Because you said you got 21?
Yep.
Okay. And then 5. I'm going to do another 5 for see who's prone. 1 is prone. So now I got 3 of them that are prone. Okay. So that still leaves... Hold on. There's 15. Now there's 13. Alright, so I got 10 who are able to actually do something on their turn. Alright. Next up is Keshna.
Alright. I really need to read my stuff I have for level 5, huh?
You hit.
Woohoo!
That's going to be another 5 on the shockwave. Alright, that's 2 more down. So now there's 5 out of the 13 that are prone. Alright, Brooke.
I'm gonna use procedure embolism.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to make a melee attack with my med kit.
What's this
So
for?
do I roll embolism? I can make a melee attack that deals 1d3 constitution damage.
Okay, these guys are at the end of a hallway. You'd have to charge them.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let me go back to my...
Nope.
Damn it. Get tired of missing.
I would say you can switch weapons since you can go loud now.
I didn't bring another weapon. You said I couldn't.
No, I said everyone's given a Zach gun, and then their normal weapon, they said use the Zach guns only for a while.
Oh,
so you have your P90. That's why I let Vigo use a shotgun.
Okay. Oh, absolutely. Next round, I'll do that.
All right, Vigo. Speaking of shotgun,
You read my mind.
just pump and shoot.
God dang it. He's injured, okay? So, yeah.
Keshna's injured too, and she's hitting her targets.
I don't know. I was say it just seems like Vigo's a 2-pump chump at this point.
Well, it's everything happening at once, so nobody knows who's
Sorry,
hitting what.
I got set up with that because you rolled double sevens. Okay, that's the only reason why I said
That's
that.
bad.
It's only because of double sevens. I got set up for it.
Holy hell.
All right, now it's Jacob's turn. Oh yeah, that's another one down. All right, now it's Jafal's turn. So the 5 that are prone are going to use their full turn to get up. The other 7 are going to roll to try and hit y'all. Vigo, what's your AC again?
15?
15. And Keshna, you were 19, right?
Yep.
Alright, so the 14, that's just going to be Sharifa. That's 11 points of damage. The 2 15s will be a toss-up between Sharifa and Vigo. Because again, they're just shooting. You know Jafal don't aim, for the most part, especially when they got you in a corridor. So, between the two of you, who's evens, who's odds?
Even.
Alright. Sharifa again.
What the hell?
Don't worry, both of them rolled shit. It's going to be a total of 9 points of damage. And the 18, 9. The 18 is going to be able to hit potentially everyone except for Keshna. So, Vigo, you're 1 and 2. Sharifa, 3, 4. Brooke, 5, 6. Jacob, 7, 8. That's going to hit Jacob. For 10 points of damage. Ow. And then, what was that? 3? Hold on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Because everyone's within 5 feet of each other, I need everyone to make 4 DC 10 dexterity checks. Or saves.
Okay. Also, with that,
Jacob only made one of them, but he got shot too, so that makes sense. What's up?
I also have evasion too. So,
Okay, it works? I'm assuming it works the same way as the 5e1?
at 5th level, you can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area effects when you are subjected to an effect that allows a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed and only half damage if you fail.
So, evasion wouldn't work here, because this is literally just see if you get knocked on your ass.
Oh, okay. Damn. Alright, so...
Now, if a grenade got thrown, 100%.
Okay. How many dexterity saves?
4. Sharifa, you're good. Keshna, you're good. Brooke and Vigo, I need 3 more from each of you. Oh, okay. Well, Vigo, you got knocked down on one of them. I'll say it was the one towards the end there. And then Brooke, you made all of them.
Okay.
Alright, so Keshna, right? Sharifa and Brooke, you guys are still standing. Jacob and Vigo are prone. Alright, that's Jafal's turn. Sharifa.
$14.
14 hits.
I was gonna say not using the metal ones anymore. But
Yep,
okay.
so that's 3d6 of damage. Plus dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no, I don't know why I said that. It's just going to hit. Never mind. Out. Brain fart. Okay, that's going to be another 5 who have to make a roll. 2 are prone. One of them literally... Oh, actually, wait. Nope, I forgot because they have +1. One is prone because one of them literally just got a 10 when you include his dexterity. All right, but yeah, so now there's 11 left with one prone.
Okay.
Keshna? Yep, that definitely hits. So that's another one down. With only 2 that made the save, so now there's 4 of them on the ground out of the 10. Alright, Brooke?
Okay, I'm gonna do the P90.
Nope.
God damn it.
Alright, Vigo?
Mossberg.
Oh yeah, that's another one down.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that one you actually
30,
clipped his
20,
leg and
yeah.
he just... Yeah, that one just clipped his leg and like knocked him down that way because it nicked his femoral.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, Jacob's turn. I'm only making the Jaffa have to use their full turns to get up just because there's so many of them. Everyone else is just like, using your full movement just like normal D&D. So Jacob's going to do his attack. He misses. Now it's Jaffa's turn, so I said there was 5? Yeah, 5 prone. So they're going to use their full turn to get up, so there are 4 that can currently attack. None of them hit.
Yes.
Alright, Sharifa? Oh, excuse me.
Dirty 20.
Yep, that's another one. Alright, and then... only one gets knocked down. So there's still 7 of them standing.
Okay.
Well,
Get
8
there, guys.
8 in action, 7 standing. Alright, Keshna. Oh yeah. That's another.
Oh,
And that was max damage too. Oh no, it wasn't max damage. But
yeah.
Well, it wasn't max, it was close
What
to
about-
though. Alright, that's gonna be another 5. Shit, only 2 made those checks, so 3 more now. So that's 4. So literally, over half of the group is prone. That's left. Brooke.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh,
I give up.
Vigo.
Oh my god.
Yep.
17.
I'll say you took out one of the ones that was on the ground. Jacob. Yep. Alright. And he took out one of the ones on the ground as well. Now it's their turn. So 2 of them are going to attack because the other 3 have to use their full turn to get up. Alright, so that is going to be potentially everyone. So Keshna 1, 2, Vigo 3, 4, Sharifa 5, 6, Brooke 7, 8, and then Jacob is 9, 10. Brooke.
Damn, my streak is over.
That's gonna be 9. That's gonna be 9 points of damage, and I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, which Jacob fails and falls again. Okay, Vigo just barely making it.
I got a bum leg.
Yeah. Right.
dexterity saving.
Yep. You're good.
Hang on, I'm getting there.
Yep, everyone's good except for Jacob. Alright, that's their turn. Sharifa?
Where'd I get hit? Just curious.
Arm.
Okay.
Dirty 20 again. I rolled a 17 plus 3.
Alright. And then, because there's only 4 of them left, one of them is prone. Keshna? Meets it, beats it. So there's only 2 still standing. Only 1 standing. The other one gets knocked prone. Brooke. You hit one. I'll say you took out the one that was still standing. Vigo. There's only 2 left, y'all.
Come on.
1 left. Jacob gets up, and he gets the last one.
Move. Get to the
That was a slog. Oh, man.
Imagine if I went actual damage on him.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If you guys are ever gonna have a fight like that for real, I'll make sure you are equipped with enough something to help make it go a bit more.
Oh, you're good. That was awesome.
Yeah. No, that does not mean to get a Mark 19 grenade launcher.
Move it, y'all.
Yeah, running. Oh, limping.
What about a street sweeper? Can we have a street sweeper?
No.
6 barrels.
Nope. So as you guys are running, you're being chased by another 8 Jaffa. You're being chased. They're so don't worry. They're shooting at you, but right now they're missing.
All right, just keep going.
Can Keshna shoot over her shoulder?
Where are you in the party? You're up front, right?
I don't know. Where?
Being a scout, you're up front.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess not.
I mean, you can.
Just run.
Yeah, but this is Keshna. She's not gonna
Run.
It's up to you, B. It's your character. Alright. So, I was going to say, tell me if you're going to do it before your roll, because I was going to say, because you're also shooting blind, is a disadvantage, so you do miss. You don't hit any of your teammates, though.
suppressing fire.
I will say, Vigo, you do see another blast go past your face, but in the direction of from Keshna.
Odin's beard! Keshna! Don't do that!
Actually, I think it would actually probably hit part of your beard. You actually have actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Hold on. We're making a canon. You got a bald spot from where it grazed you in your beard.
Oh.
Keshna, so help me, run!
Keshna is running. She runs and shoots.
So as you guys are running, because again they are shooting at you.
Ouch! One of them hits Keshna.
I was going to say there are going to be 6 shots that potentially hit y'all. So we'll work our way down from the ones that's going to hit. That will include everyone and go down. So there's 3 that potentially hit everyone. Because they get +1. They have +1s a dex.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So again, 1 through 10, same numbers from earlier. I was going to go ahead and just roll that 3 times. So first one's a 4, which is Vigo. Second one's a 2, which is Keshna. Third one is 5, which is Sharifa. So first damage for Nick. 7 points of damage. As they get you... Nick, let me know if this is going too far with the way I've been doing your hits, but this one, you just got the $1 million shot. Or $1 million wound. They got you right in the cheek.
The Forrest Gump.
Yep, Forrest Gump.
That's fine.
Alright. Next up is Keshna's. 12 points of damage.
Okay, that's gonna drop Keshna to 13 HP, so she's gonna kind of crumble.
Wait, crumble. I was say you said you're still above though, right?
13 HP, but
yeah.
I mean,
okay. And then Sharifa, 6 points. All right, so that was those 3. Then that's 15. So the next 2 will be between Vigo, Sharifa, and Jacob. It'll be the numbers we were doing earlier. So, first one is Jacob. Second one, Sharifa. First one, Vigo. Now for damage. That's a 4 for Vigo. 4 for Sharifa. The fuck? Like, I'm happy, but the fact I rolled ones 3 times in a row, or 6 times in a row. And that is... You mean my curse? It was mine originally.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then 8 points to Jacob. Alright, and then am I missing one?
Where was that 13 or the 12 points of damage you hit Kessner anyhow?
Forearm. The same arm you hold your Matok in.
Ow.
Yeah, Kessner's not going very fast at this point.
Alright, and then the last one is just Sharifa, so I'm going to go ahead and just roll the possible damage there. It's another 6 points.
Dear God.
And then because you guys are running, I'm not worried about the shockwave for this part, obviously.
Oh God, are we close to this hangar?
As you guys are running, though, you pass a door. Jacob's going to hit the button to close it, and then once the door is shut, stopping the Jaffa from chasing you, he's going to shoot it with a Zach gun to essentially fuse the circuit.
Okay.
And he's going to say, they won't be able to get through that. Just catch your breath real quick.
No, I'll patch y'all up later.
You know, for the past month, I have been tortured. Killed once. I'm done. Can we just get the hell out of here? Maybe blow this place up while we're at it? Just something, please.
Alright, we're still running. Limping. Hobbling. Moving.
You can breathe later. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, so you guys are able to, you run, and you finally make it to the hangar. And the only thing left that can fit all of you is a bomber. An Alcash.
I have the pilot skill. Can I fly us out of here, please?
Yep, but have you flown gold ships?
No, but I can let the happy person in my head take over.
I say Sokar was already jumping in the seat with, Jacob.
Go for it. I don't care. She's just gonna sit down somewhere, drop the Montauk, close her eyes, and just lay there.
Yeah. Well, as you guys take off, not even 2 minutes after, there are death gliders on your tail. As you guys are being shot at.
Can I lean out the side or something and pop off some shots?
No, you're already in space by the time the death gliders are after you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably shouldn't lean out the side then.
This ain't Futurama.
Can I radio the base? Have I got any way to communicate?
You can try and radio.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Alright, what are you saying?
I'm gonna tell them what we're in and what our situation is.
Alright. I mean, as far as no response, you don't know if maybe they're too far out or what's going on. But as far as you tell, there's no response. You're just not sure if the message came through.
All right, I'm gonna start healing people. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say, even though it's a bumpy ride, you're able to kind of get everyone patched up as best you can.
At least no one's gonna die on the way there. Okay.
Yep. And as you guys are flying, eventually you will hear...
Phoenix 5 coming in 5 o'clock high. Be aware.
As you just see a squadron of F-302s fly right by y'all's canopy and start dealing with the Death Gliders.
Thank you, Jesus.
And then about another minute or so after that, you'll see the Prometheus just lighting up the sky.
Awesome.
Giving you suppressive fire. Like, they're not firing anywhere near the Death Gliders, so they also don't want to hit their own ships. They're mainly focusing fire on the Hot Talk, because the Hot Talk was you actually, right before the Prometheus showed up, the Hot Talk was actually shooting at y'all as well. And you know those cannons are big. But once Prometheus shows up, the Hot Talk completely abandons their Death Gliders and just flies off. And you guys are able to land in the Prometheus.
All right.
And as soon as you guys land, there's already a medical team standing by to assist with anyone who needs it.
Which is everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like they put everyone on
Infirmary now.
yeah, they start putting everyone on stretchers. Vigo, they try to put you on a stretcher, but they didn't realize where you got shot. So when they sit you on your back, you obviously react that way because you didn't think how much it would hurt sitting down because adrenaline was still pumping. So you flipped over and laying on your stomach now.
It feels like something bit me.
After a month of people manhandling her, the first person who comes up to try to put her on a stretcher, she's balling up that fist and just goes, "Point me in the direction. I'm tired of being manhandled."
They weren't going to manhandle you. They're just going to tell you to get on the stretcher if you can move yourself.
I can walk.
Yeah, they're not.
Get on the goddamn stretcher.
Yeah, so they're not even going to let you walk either. They're going to be like, no, you're going to get on the stretcher, then we can check you out. They ain't taking no for an
Sit down
answer.
on it.
Cool.
Just sit.
Listen to the captain, Sharifa.
Alright. But they're going to take all of you to Medical Bay, except for Jacob, because Sokar already started doing a bit of his healing. Which, once you get to the infirmary, Sharifa, you actually noticed that you actually healed a bit already, thanks to the gold in your head. Not a whole ton, but enough where you're at least out of the woods compared to everyone else.
And she's just sitting there like, I'm doing fine. Go help them.
Oh no, they're still
My
giving
little buddy's got me.
They're still giving you a full workup.
Yeah, give her some fluids.
Yet you're not getting a pass for having that snake in your head. But yeah, so you guys are able to make it back to Prometheus once everyone's kind of healed up for the most part. Jacob will enter the room and he'll actually go speak with you, Sharifa. Saying it's time to head back to the Tok'ra so they can, honor their part of the deal and take out the one in your head.
Aw, but we're best friends now. We've been through so much together.
He'll say you're willing to stay. He said you're willing to stay paired, but you wouldn't be you wouldn't be at Phoenix Base. You'd have to be with them.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, just because of the Tok'ra's, like the knowledge that Tok'ra has in your head is a lot more valuable out in the field with the Tok'ra. So, pretty much, as soon as y'all find Sharifa, you see her leaving again.
In here. I said, what's happening here?
Oh, Jacob will explain that, they're going to take Sharifa back for some more medical care via the Tok'ra and also get the one on her head out.
You good with
Besides,
this?
I left my weapons with them.
You good with this?
With what?
With going?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, go ahead.
Yep, and they're actually going to take the Alkesh that you guys were in. Just because they're like, oh, cool, here's an extra ship we can use.
You're welcome.
But the three of you who are still on the ship, though, are pretty much remanded to the infirmary until you get back to Phoenix Base, just because of how wounded y'all were.
Mainly Keshna.
And then, once back on Phoenix Base, though, because it does take a few days to get back there via Prometheus, Sharifa will actually have beaten you all there.
Did Sharifa get to talk to anyone from SG-1?
No.
No, she's sad.
Sharifa did not get that moment.
No, but she would have sent a letter or a message back through to somehow sent a message to Jackson, Daniel Jackson, let him know that where the rest of the Aberdonian survivors are, and that they're both looking for somebody. Okay, she's asking his help to look for her brother.
Yeah. But as once back, though, General Lawyer is going to call all of you up to the debriefing room. And he's going to sit you all down. And he's going to turn to Vigo and say, SG-1 may have found your father. And that's where we're ending tonight.
What? No! Just no! No! Why?
You know how he said he was tempted to leave us on a cliffhanger?
I think the temptation went out.
Oh, yeah, no, I said I was tempted to leave you on a cliffhanger with finding Sharifa. I didn't say I didn't find even a better one.
God dang it.
Hey, we'll be back next Friday, though.
Yeah, I will say, it's not like we got 2 weeks on this one, because remember I said we were doing 3 weeks in a row. I can make it a 2-week wait.
No, please, no.
No.
No, thank you.
No.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, that was a great night.
I
That was fun.
Did we get any MP?
That's we'll discuss that in a bit.
Okay.
Alright, but we're going to go ahead and go around, say who you are, who you played, and what do you think is going to be the future of Phoenix 5 now that you guys are back together again? So we're going to go ahead and go in reverse order with Sharifa.
Hey everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa. Hope to be the team leader again. Maybe. We'll see.
No.
Hey! Nobody asked to be in the gallery. As for us being back together, I'm hoping none of the others decides to either slap, punch, or harm Sharifa in any way because of her not being able to tell them the truth. And, I hope we do find Vigo's dad. At least, that'd be one person down, apparently 2 more to go. But, yeah, I hate cliffhangers.
I love them.
This is why I wait for entire TV series for their seasons to come out that I just binge watch all the way through.
You're welcome.
When you didn't have a choice, you had to wait.
Oh, I still remember that, especially with Saturday morning cartoons, especially on Static Shock.
Mm-hmm.
Ronin Warriors.
Yep.
Damn, I just showed my age. God.
Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Power
Dragon Ball
Rangers.
Z.
We're all showing our age.
Oh, Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball was too easy. That's why I didn't go there. Okay, but also since you decided to say that, B, you up?
Hi, I'm B. I play Keshna. Necrotic Viper on Twitch, Discord, TikTok, etc. I play. Well, Keshna's already slapped Sharifa for lying to her and giving her a bear hug, so Sharifa doesn't have to worry about that.
Fair.
Oh, but just wait till Rook and Sharifa hear about Keshna's idea of future post Phoenix 5.
Do what?
I say,
What was
which
that last
is.
week?
Oh, you have to wait till she tells everyone.
Okay. Well, Nick?
It's going to be entertaining.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nick. I played Viggo Sigmundson, the Viking scientist, who's got a hurt butt cheek. You can find me hurt butt cheek. You can find me on most socials under Professor Hexagon. You can find me here every other Friday or every Friday. So this Friday and next Friday. Where this show, I'm on Halfling Wizards Origins over Leia every other Monday. I think next Monday's our next one, and then every other Thursday, I'm on Reign of Vecna, also on Halfling Wizards channel. Whole lot of fun. I think things are going to be tense for Phoenix 5 right now because everyone's trying to get back to our norm that we had, and I don't think that exists anymore.
Okay. And then last but not least, Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa, Winterwolf of Arleia in chat. Play, what did we say, Dr. Brookwalker, Captain Brookwalker, MD, PhD. There you go. She is not jonesing to be team leader because being a medic for this group is hard enough. She has her job that she's good at, so she's not going to be jonesing for that. I do hope we find Viggo's father. I think that would be amazing to get him back. But I kind of agree. I think we're all going to have to find a new normal at this point. Too much has changed.
Not fair. Alright, and then once again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find us here typically every other Friday for the Stargate 5e campaign. Right now, we did 3 weeks in a row to kind of make up for some missed sessions, while the other show I'm usually on Fridays is in hiatus. We'll talk about that in a second. You can find me every Monday on Halfling Wizard Productions for Orleia Origins or Windrise of Aria, depending on the week.
With me.
Yep.
I forgot to do where you find me.
All good. Where this Monday is Orleia Origins, where Kieran, the ASMR Lore Bard, which might as well just call him the A10 Warthog still, because goddamn. Every other Wednesday, you can find me running my Theros 5e campaign, which I just had this previous Wednesday, where for the first time as a DM, I can say my players thought a puzzle was there when a puzzle wasn't there. I'm sure Jay told you about that, Nick. With no complaints, it was a fun time all around. But that was a first for me as a DM. Still working on getting the Surge campaign going up on the opposite Wednesdays. I just got to get schedules lined up to actually work with people on getting the characters done and find a fourth, because right now I think my fourth will not be able to do it due to other promises. I say, B, you were on the team for that part. You couldn't be part of the main cast.
Oh.
Because you were part of the reason the plot's there.
Okay.
Now, again, it doesn't mean you can't guest star, though, because there will be moments where 3 of you get to reprise those Surge characters.
That was a fun character, too.
Where was I? Every other Thursday, as Nick mentioned, I'm also on Reign of Vecna, where I get to play Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast.
Nope.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hell, I think we've actually tried that on stream, and none of us have been able to say it. And then, normally on the opposite Fridays, like next Friday, I'd be over on Dinner and a Game, but right now there's a bit of a hiatus going on for a lot of the shows there. Just do some IRL. And besides that, you can just find me streaming whatever the hell I feel like playing. Like, I streamed some Assassin's Creed yesterday. I've been streaming some Monster Hunter, because Hammer go bonk.
Hammer go bonk.
Might be playing some Starship Troopers again here soon, because they got some updates coming, like underbarrel attachments, which I cannot wait. Might also jump into Helldivers now they got the whole Cowboy season pass up.
Oh, God.
Hey, come on.
I got the emote, the quick draw emote.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't remember. I'll have to find the video. I sent it to all my friends. I'll send it to you, Nick. Where it was a funny like dive backwards, turn around, shoot type moment. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and raid out. Make sure when you raid, one, if you like the content you see for them, again, give them a follow. Again, we always enjoy that. No matter how big of a creator someone is, we always enjoy getting new follows. If you also want to give them the Twitch Prime sub instead of going to me, again, that's cool. Grand, might hurt my feelings just a little bit. I'm joking. Because like I said, I always like to make sure people know about that Twitch Prime sub. So you make sure you use it, okay? If you're paying for the Prime benefits, use the benefits, including the sub. But yeah, we will catch y'all next time.